Hello, 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 friends of O Universe. Welcome back to this week's vlog. Have you heard this before? Do less and attract more? This isn't something I was familiar with in the corporate world. We always did more to drive for results and hit goals. How the heck are you supposed to get anything done if you do less? Well, let me show you the way through this story. When my husband and I returned to his childhood home for the first time back in July 2021, we were on a mission to get the house prepared for Airbnb rental. Luckily, my cousin Anne was an Airbnb superhost and had worked for Airbnb in the past. We had expert guidance to get the house ready in just 3 weeks. We needed a property manager, a house cleaner, and contractors to assess what needed to be fixed. The challenge was that we didn't even know where to begin. The advice we received was to have the different vendors come to us to save time so that we didn't have to run all over town chasing down what we needed. As you know, I'm an avid journaling fiend. I write my morning pages practically every morning, and if I can't get to it, I write at night. The writing is how I connect to my metaphysical team, the universe, helpers, frankly, anyone who can help. It's a way of setting your intention and to call out your wishes. By this point, I knew we were on the clock since we had to return to San Francisco in 21 days. It wasn't a lot of time to get everything done. So I wrote about getting the most amazing property manager, a cleaning person, and the contractors. Not only did I write, we also asked our neighbor and the previous owner if they had any referrals. We could have researched and looked up places and driven all over town. Instead, we made a few calls and ended up working on the house ourselves. We cleaned, we worked on the garden, we got some supplies, and got some new linens. By the end of the first week, I was exhausted. We were doing all of this and hosting friends and family at the home. One Friday afternoon, I told Mathieu, my husband, let's take a break and go into town. Let's grab a bite to eat and walk around Compiègne City. And after a bit of nudging, he finally put his gardening tool down, he got cleaned up, and we drove 15 minutes into town. As we approached the town center, we saw big white flags and tents all around the center courtyard in front of City Hall. We parked and approached the plaza only to discover that Compiègne was holding its very first home and garden fair with every vendor and contractor you could ever need to fix your home. We hit the jackpot. We did what my cousin Anne recommended. Have them come to you. We walked around all the tents, meeting every vendor and assessing what we needed for the house. We made appointments and they came to us. It was amazing. Now all we needed was a property manager. We followed our neighbor's advice to ask the village mayor. 5 days before our departure back to San Francisco, we visited the mayor at City Hall to introduce ourselves in person. It's something that is customary in France. The mayor recommended someone in town who happened to be transitioning jobs. It was a perfect match and perfect timing. We interviewed her the day before we returned to San Francisco, and we handed her the keys. We just knew it was a perfect fit. We hit our goals, and within 2 months, we had our first Airbnb renter and a property manager to take care of our home. With practice, you will begin to trust your inner authentic voice to identify smarter solutions so that you can do less and attract more. The key is knowing this is available to you and that you can begin today by writing down your goals to set your intention. As a side note, research shows you have a 42% higher chance to make your goals a reality if you write them down. If you want to experience how to do less and attract more, you can join us at our retreat in Vandelicourt, France, September 14th through the 19th. Go to o-universe.com/retreat-details to learn more. Until next time, love and light to you all.